Howdy, it's Kevin from Earth 2 Mastery, one of your top 14 favorite Earth 2 YouTubers. And tonight, we try to take over the world. So grab your hat, because this video ain't no cap. I got something really cool, something we're on the precipice of, something brand new to show you. So first things first, I've got my art link in the description down below, as well as my Earth 2 discount code. You get 5% off for using that. Any way you can support the channel down there, I appreciate it. Leave a comment down below, and next time I give away a tile on Earth 2 and one of our guild tiles, I will make sure to put you in the drawing for that. Today, we've got a little bit of a different topic. You know I've been excited about these NFTs. I found a brand new NFT app to go over with you guys. And it's really cool because it's licensed. It's got a lot of really neat characters in it. It's so new that it's still in beta version. Mm-hmm. You guys could probably, well, I can't tell you, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do, but I'll tell you what I would tell my great aunt Gertrude. We'll just call her Gag. So if I was talking to Gag, I'd tell Gag that she should probably buy some of her favorite characters on here, because there's a good chance she's going to be able to sell them later and make a little bit of money. But in the meantime, she gets to enjoy them as digital collectibles, which we all know is a booming area of collectibles. Okay, so you see, I've got this. I just found out about this today. I had to download the app immediately. I'm probably going to have to go spend some money after I get done with my video. This is called VV, and they have premium licensed digital collectibles. I'll move myself out of the way right here real quick. You can see, welcome to the world of digital collectibles. You can get it on Google Play or on the App Store. I have an iPhone, so I downloaded it on the App Store. Their app is actually pretty well developed. It's kind of cool. I've got some screenshots from that to show you. Let's go through their website real quick. Obviously, you can see DC is one of their partners. They got Batman right here. He's pretty cool. Look, he's in black and white. That's a black and white version. They have different series. So they drop different series at different times. Let's go down here and look at some of their partners. They got DC Direct, Star Trek, Ghostbusters, Adventure Time, Powerpuff Girls, Tokidoki, whatever that is. Let's go over here. We got different series here. We got a Batman Black and White Series 1. We've got DC Comics Bombshells, Harley Quinn, Black and White and Red. Back to the Future, they don't have any characters up for them yet. Superman or Jurassic Park, haven't seen either of those yet. You know I'm going to be getting some dinosaurs. Okay, no matter your fandom, VV has you covered. Whether you love pop culture, gaming, sports, film and TV, or anime and animation, VV offers digital collectibles from your favorite brands, including Batman, Adventure Time, Monster Hunter, NFL. NFL's involved. You know NBA Top Shots is getting big. It's getting a lot of attention. So you know NFL is going to be a big one too. DC Collectibles, Star Trek, Jurassic Park, Fast and Furious, Back to the Future, Ultraman, Superman, and so much more. Okay, so let's go down here. It's pretty cool. You buy these digital collections and you can keep them in, let me see if I can get situated here. You can keep them in virtual showrooms. So on the app already, there's a little virtual showroom that you can go in and look at your characters. You can line them all up. Collectors display their collectibles with pride, and with VV, continue this in the digital realm. Create and customize virtual showrooms to showcase your digital collectibles and share this experience with other VV collectors around the world. Let me get a little drink here. Move through your virtual showrooms on your phone, FPS game style, or bring your showrooms to life in augmented reality and physically walk through them all on your phone or tablet. Did you see that? Augmented reality. This is going to be the thing of the future. Augmented reality, virtual reality. This is where we're going. This is where we're headed. You know, you guys, people have been collecting baseball cards for 120 years, at least. Okay, they're worth a lot of money. People trade them, people buy them and sell them. They're booming right now too. Anytime people get a little bit of extra money, collectibles go up in value. Anytime the markets get a little bit shaky, collectibles go up in value. We're growing up with kids that bought avatars in Roblox. They buy add-on items for their little guys in Minecraft. They buy skins on Fortnite. You think when they get enough money and they get old enough, they're not going to want to collect their favorite characters? These are going to be like trading cards. They're limited edition. Now, the one thing I will say that trading cards have over these digital collections, and it may not be the same, trading cards can be damaged. Trading cards can be destroyed. And so there's fewer and fewer in circulation. Now, I will say that people will probably lose access to accounts. People obviously will unfortunately pass away and nobody else will have access to their accounts. So there'll still be fewer and fewer of these digital collectibles in existence. So you may start out with something that has 500 editions and eventually there's only 200 available. But they won't be damaged the same way that physical items will. So you won't have a grading system. You won't have like a mint edition or a very fine edition or a fine edition or a poor condition. So it's not necessarily going to be gradable like that. But there's still going to be fewer and fewer of them in existence. And they're still like trading cards. I mean, if you move from house to house or you live in a small apartment, do you want a bunch of stuff that you have to keep stored or you have to keep displayed? Or would you rather have a digital collection? The more we move into augmented reality and the more we move into virtual reality, the more important these collectibles are going to be. Think about merging it with Earth 2. If we build houses in Earth 2 where we go and spend time, wouldn't it be cool to have some digital collectibles hanging on the wall or some digital collectibles standing in the corner? Let's go and look at some of these things and see how cool they are. Okay, so this says, with Vivi's augmented reality features, you can stand side by side with your favorite characters and heroes in the real world. Simply scan your surrounding and tap to drop your digital collectible in AR. You can then move, rotate, and scale your digital collectibles to make the one-to-one size and then take photos. It's basically like going to the wax museum. People pay $40 or $50 for a ticket just to go into the wax museum and take pictures with celebrities. Imagine when celebrities are available in here and you're going to be able to stick them right in your living room and then you're going to be able to take a picture with them. Or like I said, in Earth 2, in our house, you can have the celebrity standing there in the corner visiting. Maybe you can put them out by the front door and have them welcome your guests. Buy and sell with others in the secondary market. Okay, so they already have a secondary market in place. Now, this whole site is going to be integrated with Ecomi, and that's a new coin. I wanted to buy some Ecomi, but it's a little bit sketchy the way you have to buy it because it's only available on one exchange, and I'm not quite familiar with the exchange. It's called Bitforex, I think is what it was called. And when I went to download the app, I had to give it permissions on my phone, and it was some Chinese exchange. So I wasn't very happy with that, and I didn't follow through with it. But they're going to be doing a wrap on Uniswap, so that's going to get it more exposure. I'm still thinking about downloading that app or just logging in through the website so that I can buy some of the Ecomi, because once it gets onto a more popular exchange, it's probably going to go up in value, especially because it's backing a project like this, with people that already have licenses with major brands. So the licenses with major brands are definitely going to fuel the popularity of this app, I believe. NFL and DC Comics for sure. The other ones, Adventure Time and My Little Pony or Powerpuff Girls, those are popular too. So I'm sure that those are going to bring people, but NFL and DC Comics, I think, are really going to help blow this thing up. There is a secondary market on there. For now, right now, they've suspended use of Ecomi in the app. What happened before is that you would buy gems in the app with US dollars, and then you would use those gems to buy characters. And then those gems is how you would trade back and forth in the marketplace. People buy these and they're numbered editions. And so then they immediately put them up for sale for obscene amounts of gems in the marketplace. One gem was $1. I wanted to know how you would be able to withdraw from the app. So I reached out to one of the devs on Twitter. They got back to me and pointed me to a website that they had that was explaining that they were going to go in a subsequent phase. Soon they're going to go to a way that you can withdraw your gems into Ecomi in an Ecomi wallet, and then you would be able to sell the Ecomi on an exchange. Right now, you can't withdraw. So they've made it because it's hard, because you're not able to withdraw or deposit for the time being while they switch over to the cryptocurrency. They've made it so that you can purchase characters using US dollars, but then when you go to sell them in the marketplace, it's only available for gems. And the reason that they said they want to do this is that they want a smooth integration. They want to welcome people that aren't familiar with cryptocurrency into Vivi, and they want them to be able to basically get introduced slowly. So they can buy their characters with the US dollars on the new drops, but then when they want to buy in the marketplace or when they want to sell in the marketplace, then they are introduced to the cryptocurrency, the gems, and the Ecomi that are connected to the site. Also, they said that there's going to be specific characters and drops that are only available in gems or in Ecomi converted gems. That way that people will slowly get introduced. So it's not going to exclude people. This was something that we were talking about on a video a couple days ago with Earth 2, where I said that they probably don't want to exclude people that aren't completely familiar with cryptocurrencies or transferring cryptocurrencies around. So what's going to happen here probably is people will come in and purchase these things with dollars, but then they'll see one that they want that's only available in gems, and then they'll say, oh, well, I better get some of those gems. And they'll already be warmed to the idea and more comfortable because they've already done business with the app, and then now they're just going to extend the business that they do within the app, but it requires them to get these gems or buy a wrapped Ecomi on Uniswap, or even go to this Bit4X and buy Ecomi there. So it says in Vivi's secondary market, you can buy and sell them from other Vivi collectors. If you miss out on the digital collectible when it dropped, which I already missed a couple that I really liked, or you need one to complete your set, you can browse the secondary market and see if others have listed the collectibles you need for sale. The latest drop was Harley Quinn, red, white, and black. And they have different ratings as far as how many are available. There's super rare, rare, and uncommon that I've seen so far. And of course, the super rare and rare were already gone. They do cost more to begin with, but there's fewer of them minted, and so they are more expensive in the marketplace afterwards. So there's a couple Harley Quinn left, though, and I'm probably going to have to go get a couple of them. But you can see that the digital collectible revolution is upon us. I do believe that. I've been trying to talk to people about this in person. Most of the people that I talk to don't get it. They don't understand, and they've never heard of an NFT or a digital collectible. And to me, that means that we're in a burgeoning space. It's just going to blow up, because even I thought it was kind of ridiculous at first when I figured out that NFT was this minted art. But the more I thought about it, the more convenient it was, the more attractive it was, and the less different from actual physical art I thought it was, because I was like, well, what makes a painting, or what makes a collector card, what makes it valuable? And that's the rarity and the desirability. There's no real reason that a baseball card that's printed on paper is worth any more than the paper that it's printed on, other than that people want it and they want to collect it and they want to complete their collections. Since we are now getting to the point where everybody that has grown up for the last 20 to 30 years was playing video games and playing on electronics and being on computers, I feel like the lines are being blurred between digital goods and physical goods. And I think that as we move on with augmented reality and virtual reality, that those lines are just going to disappear permanently. So right now, we have to say, oh, digital collectibles or NFT collectibles. But in the future, it's just going to be collectibles. There's been insane amounts of money spent on NFT collectibles in the last couple months. I'm going to have to start going over some of those sales with you so that you guys can understand how big of a market this is, how desirable it is, and how willing people are to spend money on these digital collectibles. Because until you see them doing it, it's mind-blowing. It really is. Let's see if there's anything over here for us. So this is just the Ecomi website where you can see the white paper. It's ecomi.com. So you could go and read it there. It's got the token metrics and where you can get the ticker symbol for the Ecomi is OMI. So you can look up where to get that. But as far as I know, there's only one exchange to get it, and that's that Bit4X. And I might do it with a little bit of money, just because I think that it's probably going to blow up. That's what I would tell Gag to do. I can't tell you to do that. You're going to lose all your money if you try to do it. But Great Aunt Gertrude, I would probably say just get a little bit and see where it goes. But be careful linking any account to it because, like I said, it is a Chinese site and it was a little bit sketchy. Okay, so I've got some pictures here from inside the app I wanted to show you. This is from my phone. So here's the different brands that they have listed on the phone already. You've got Powerpuff Girls, something called Toy Tokyo, which I don't know what that is, Cartoon Network, Adventure Time, DC Direct. Here's a Batman Black and White series, which obviously is DC. You've got Ghostbusters, Harley Quinn, Black and White and Red. That's the one that I liked. You got the Ghostbusters down here was the Ghostbusters movie from 1984. I don't know how popular that one is going to be just because I feel like it is a little bit dated. Not too much so. I mean, that I was born in 82, so, you know, I watched it when I was a young kid and it was really cool at the time. I remember the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, so I might have to get one of him when he comes out. Probably a Slimer. But we'll just see. We'll see. DC Comics Bombshells. I have no idea what that is. There's only a couple of them in there, and I don't recognize their names, so I'm not interested in that right now. Here's some pictures of Batman in the marketplace. I wanted to show you. These gems were $1 a piece. Initially, I think this guy was $69.99 or $72.99. I can't remember. But as soon as they put him in there, they mark him up. You can see somebody's got him for sale here for $85.4 thousand. Somebody's got him for $50,000, $17.4 thousand. You don't see him for less than, $1,000, I don't believe. But 1,000 gems, I call them gems. But you see, he was an ultra rare issue. He's already sold out in the store, so I can't buy him. But they're numbered. You see, each one has a number. So if a number is significant, most likely the lower the number, the more valuable he's going to be in the long run, just like a card. Because cards get numbered, and the lower the numbers were, the more valuable they were, because it was the earliest bought. So I'm sure number 1 is probably the most valuable. But you see, people are just pricing them however they feel, because here's a 1431, which is lower than 1689, but it's still priced 27,000 lower. So it's just whatever people are willing to take. But remember, if somebody wants to buy one of these, they have to buy Ecomi and convert it to gems and then go and buy it that way, because you can't use dollars in the marketplace right now. So it's a little bit clumsy, but it's still beta version, and they're setting it up so that you can withdraw soon. Let's go down here and look. Here's what it looks like, that black and white, Batman Black and White, based on the art of Eduardo Riso and sculpted by Tony Cipriano, inspired by the Batman Black and White miniseries of short stories by some of the top award-winning talent in the industry. He was $69.99. Okay, I think I said $72.99, but he was $69.99. He sold out. There's 30 of them for sale in the marketplace. And down here you can see the editions. There were 1,750 of them made. So 1,750 of them sold, but only 30 people are willing to sell them, and you saw the kind of prices that they were demanding for them. So that was an ultra rare issue. Here is Harley Quinn, Black and White and Red. You can see that this rare one here is sold out, and so is the ultra rare. There were a couple uncommons, what they called uncommons, that have a few more issued. So those would be like probably 2,500 issued. The other ones were 1,500 and 500. So I think this rare was 1,500 issued, ultra rare was 500 issued, and then there was 2,500 each of these issued, if I recall. And I added them to my wish list, because once you add them to your wish list, you can see how many are left. So if you just go on the app and you look, it doesn't tell you how many are left, but you add them, you can see this is my wish list. You click on to add them to your wish list, and then it shows you how many are left. So we're not at risk of these running out anytime soon. I think they were dropped in the end of January. So it's been a little over a month, and about 25% of this one's been sold, and 15% of this one's been sold. But there's very few users on here compared to how many there will be, since it's beta and since it's just now getting introduced into the marketplace. This is a still image that I got. If you click on her, she loads and she spins. So you can see a 360-degree view. You can see all the shadowing. And that's how it is if you go to put her in your showroom. So I've got a picture here of the stuff that you can do in your showroom. So they show you how to navigate your virtual showroom. You can look around in your showroom, so you could just have your statues or your characters all around in there. You can go into augmented reality mode. That's where you can scan a room and place them in the room and even take a picture with them. You see, you could take a photo of them in your showroom, and you can either add an item or collectible to your showroom, and you can walk around your showroom. So hopefully soon they'll have a VR aspect to that. It's still very early stages. This is like getting in on Earth 2 early. So there's still a long way to go and a lot of process to be made. But I do feel like their app is very clean, and the fact that they have acquired licenses from these major brands gives them a lot of clout, in my opinion. So I wanted to share it with you before it blows up. If you have a favorite character there, maybe you want to go get one, maybe not. Leave your favorite comic book character down in the comments below so that I can see if they ever get them. If they could get Marvel, that would be awesome. Marvel was my favorite. DC was kind of, second rate in my opinion compared to Marvel, because I liked X-Men and I liked Punisher. But Disney owns Marvel, so I feel like it's probably unlikely that they're going to get Marvel in this app, but you never know. If they do, I'm definitely getting Wolverine and definitely getting the Punisher. But for now, I'll just have to pick some of my more favorite DC Comics characters. Okay, guys, so hopefully this was interesting to you as it was to me. I'm going to keep showing you new digital assets and keep showing you the type of competition that we have as far as digital collectibles is concerned when it comes to Earth 2, and who has alternative investments compared to Earth 2. I think you guys probably saw this morning, a lot of people were able to look and see where resources were in Earth 2. There was some code that was leaked by Dorkslayer, and people were taking advantage of that, but it got patched really quickly, and we really don't know if the resources are going to stay in those spots. So some people bought tiles based on that leak, but it's quite possible that they do some new random generation or just remix where the spots are, and then those people bought those tiles and they don't actually have those resources there. But they may have gotten lucky and gotten to take advantage of it too. So we'll just have to wait and see. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Talk to you later.